Right, okay guys, so I thought I'd do a pickups video today because I've had a few pickups since Christmas and I haven't really gone over it. And yeah, there's a little bit of a story to one of them, but yeah, we'll go for it. Some of them you would have already seen me do videos of involving them, so you'll know that I've got them technically, but you know, as it's a pickups video, I thought I'd count all of it. So yeah, so first of all, first thing I picked up was an AV to HDMI adapter. Right, so this one comes with a story. Obviously, if you've watched one of my videos earlier on, you'll know that my Mega Drive, I had trouble getting it to work on my TV. Picture was rolling and that, and it didn't matter if I used SCART or AV, it was doing the same thing. So I picked up an HDMI converter because a few people turned around and said it could be your TV. A lot of new TVs don't like AV signals, so I picked up this converter. Now, for the most part, the converter worked. It stopped the rolling. The sound seemed alright, because I had also an issue with some sound as well. It fixed all of that. Unfortunately, it made it very dark. The colours, like a bright red, would look more like a burgundy. So the colours all ended up much darker, and all the screen looks all sort of blurry looking. Not like it normally would have looked. So unfortunately, it didn't work. So the way I've got around this, I've ordered an RF cable. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to play it through the RF cable like you would have done back in the day, and hopefully that'll work on this TV I've got in here. If not, then what I'll do is I'll keep trying either this or the SCART lead or whatever, and I'll try it on all the different TVs and until I find one that bloody works. So that's that. But yeah, for the meantime, this hasn't really helped. It stopped the picture rolling. Yes, you can play it, but it looks god awful and ugly, to be honest. So yeah, right then, let's move on to some Mega Drive stuff. So I picked up Zool. I actually ordered this before Christmas, but it didn't turn up until afterwards. I like the Zool games back in the day. I'm a big fan of these. There was two, because I had them on the Amiga originally. There was two on the Amiga. Unfortunately, only one, I believe, come out on Mega Drive, at least from what I can tell. I've seen no evidence of the second one being out. So, and I got this one on eBay. This was quite a costly one, actually, considering it's just a cartridge. It was nearly £7. But cheaper than what CEX had it up for, so I got it off of eBay. So I think I might have also had an offer on this as well. I think I got it cheaper than that. So yeah, so that's Zool. Right, then we move on to something a little bit controversial. So people in the community are probably going to roll their eyes, but there are reasons for this. So number one, I picked up, I don't think you see that because of the glare, Turtles Hyperstone Heist for the Mega Drive. Now, if you're eagle-eyed, you'll probably be able to tell, especially now I'm showing you the back, this is not an official Mega Drive cartridge. And there's a reason for it. So this one cost me £3 something from China. And the reason I ordered it from China is because they are charging the earth for this. If you try and get it over here, you're talking stupid money. Like, even just for the cartridge, it would cost you an absolute fortune. And this is a game I wanted because I like my Turtles game, especially the arcade edition. So, and this is quite close to the arcade edition. You know, different storyline, but you know what I mean. Very similar in style. So, when I saw it on there for £3, I thought, well, this is probably the only way I'm ever going to own this. So I ordered it. So yeah, like I say, people in the community are probably going to roll their eyes, but if I'm honest, I'm not paying £40 odd just for a cartridge, which is about the going rate for this. So, and if you buy it in a case with manual, you're talking even more than that. It's ridiculous. So yeah, so I don't care. I'll settle for the Chinese knockoff. So, right, so that's that one. Now this one, again, comes from China, but there's a reason for that. And that's because this one is a hack. This is not an official cartridge. It's not even an official game. There's a lot of glare coming off the lights. There you go. See, no Sega thing there. Obviously, you'll see it says Genesis, but apparently it will work on the Mega Drive too. Mega Drive, not Mega Drive 2. Mega Drive, you know what I mean. And if you look here, see if I can get this so you can see it properly. That says Shadow. If I can get it down more focus, it says Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, so basically what they've done is they've got the first Sonic game and they've switched out Sonic with Shadow. Obviously his moves are different because Shadow is different, isn't he? So yeah, I just thought I'd pick it up because I thought it might make an interesting video for the channel. Again, this one was about £3, you know, not massively breaking the bank. You know, I want to get some of these unusual things that not everybody sees. So yeah, I thought it'd make a good video. So if and when my RF lead turns up, which should be any day now. So yeah, right, so that's all the Mega Drive stuff. Now these next two things you would have seen already because I've done videos on both. So obviously we've got my little NES mini clone from China with 620 built-in games. Now I believe I told you before that this was ridiculously cheap. It's all the way from China, £11.38, you know, silly money really. And I didn't want to pay out for a official Nintendo NES Mini because they're charging stupid money. So I bought something that looks like it and with more games. Now, one of the things with this, I'm going to do another video on this soon because I found something on here the other day which I think people might have a giggle at. I'm not going to give anything away. Obviously, it's a game. That's obvious. But yeah, I found something on here the other day and I think it'll make a pretty good video. It's quite amusing, to be quite honest. But I'm not going to give it away. You just have to keep an eye out for the video. It's definitely worth watching though. It's interesting. Right, so that's the NES mini clone. And then obviously, and I'm going to introduce this as UK Crack Gaming would introduce this. And that is the fabulous Evercade. So yeah, I picked this up, premium pack. Like I said guys, I was going to link this up to the TV and show you what it looks like. I'm still going to do that. I'm just waiting for a mini HDMI cable to come through. I thought I had one and I haven't. So that'll be through within the next 24 hours. So I'll be able to get that video up pretty soon. So keep your eyes out for it. And yeah, I know this is a really good console. I really get why this is getting so popular. You know, it like I said before, on first impressions, if you look at this thing, it looks a little cheap. It's really not. Plays really well. The buttons feel good. The directional on it feels good. You know, there's not massive amounts of travel. The top buttons, the L1 and the R1, nice clicky sort of sound to them. Very well built, very well made. Like I said in a previous video, the team that does behind all of this, they're constantly fixing the bugs in the software, and I've now got to a point where I haven't noticed anything wrong with it. Like I said before, viewing angle maybe on the screen, but you're not going to be holding it in the angles that it becomes, you know, impossible to see. If you're holding it how most normal people would hold it, it wouldn't be a problem. And then you've got the library of games, which are brilliant. I mean, they're very reasonable in price. Very nostalgic for retro gamers because you're now collecting cartridges again. Again, they're smaller, so another good thing for retro collectors. It means that you don't take up all your shelves with loads of massive cases and that. And then obviously there's just the fact that they've also fixed the issue with the slot where the cartridges were quite tight going in. I found mine and no problem at all, so they fixed that as well. So yeah, a great system. And if you are thinking of getting one of these, take the plunge, get one. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. Especially if you're a retro gamer, you'll love this. So yeah, so that was the last thing I picked up, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm already looking at other cartridges I want. There's so many out, and there's more to come as well. One of the ones that's coming out this year is the Worms collection. Now obviously Worms has been going for quite a while and some people might be a bit fed up with it, but there's you know, that's got the first ones on it as well, and I'm thinking, yeah, I wouldn't mind getting that, especially on a handheld. So yeah, so that's my last pickup for this week. Now I am still waiting for things to come through. I've got a few things coming from China, got a couple of things coming from over here. So there will be another pickups video. but you might find that pickups videos get a little bit slim for a while. Reason for that being is that, as I've said before on videos, my wife's high risk, she's vulnerable, and as you know, the numbers are going through the roof. As a result, I've had to stop working and shield with her because it's getting dangerous. And you know, if I could easily bring this home from work. I work with a lot of people, and if I bring it home, you know, the outcome would be catastrophic, and I just can't take that risk. So I've had to drop out of work at the moment. I'm not being paid for it because my company won't pay me. Pretty certain I've probably upset my boss, but at the end of the day, jobs come and go, people's lives don't. So, you know, whether he likes it or not, that's what's happening. So yeah, so at the moment, obviously I've got, from as of yesterday, I've got no income coming in other than what I've already worked. So yeah, you might find that pickups become a bit slim other than the ones I'm waiting for to come through. But, you know, hopefully this number will start coming down, they'll get it under control, and then I can go back to work and things return to normal. So yeah, so that's where we're at the moment. But like I say, at the end of the day, jobs come and go, money comes and goes, people's lives don't, and I've got to do what's best for my family. I've got to keep an eye out for them. So that's what's happening. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed some of the things I just showed you as well. A couple of interesting things, like I say, that will be coming up from this video, because obviously we've got the Evercade, we've got the NES, and like I said, I found something on there that's quite interesting, so we'll look at that soon. And then obviously we've got Shadow the Hedgehog and various other bits. So once I get the RF cable for the Mega Drive, we'll fire them up and I'll do some videos on that. So there's lots of interesting stuff to come up. Pickups might drop off a little bit, like I say, but we've got plenty of stuff to come, plenty of videos to come. So keep your eyes out on the channel, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so that you're made aware of all our future videos and live streams. And until next time, take care, stay safe. Nerdy Geezer out.